Hi everyone, good afternoon. Welcome to BYJU'S exam prep. Welcome to this session on quantitative ability and data interpretation for XAT exam, and it is part 3 that we are having now. Okay, so very good afternoon to all of you once again. In this session, we will be doing exactly the same thing that have been doing in the past few sessions as well. Some questions which are you can say quite likely from Z's perspective. Some questions from the QADI section. So I'll be discussing a set on DI. Plus, there would be some questions on quantitative ability as well. That's all that we are going to discuss in this class. I hope all of you can hear me, all of you can see me, right? All is okay. I'm audible and visible to all. If it is right, then please do send a message on the WhatsApp as well. Sorry, on the chat box as well. So we shall start soon with the class. Let's start without any further delay now. So straight away, starting with the very first set. Please read it first, and after that, I'll move ahead with the data. Please read it once. It says PQR are three professors who work at the Institute of Management Research in the area of finance, marketing, and operations. Together, they publish 100 research papers such that the number of research papers published in the area of marketing and operations are equal, and it is one less than number of research papers published in area of finance. I'm sure all of you have read it now. 100 research paper, right? Marketing and operations are equal, which is one less than the number of research papers in the area of finance. More information is here now. PQR are respectively in finance, marketing, and operations. 100 research papers in the area of these three, and marketing and finance are equal, which are one less than that of finance. The paper published in each of the three areas are categorized under three categories, that is analytical, interpretive, and experimental. To go with that, the professor working in finance publishes one paper categorized under the definition category as well. No other professor published a paper under this category. So out of the 100 projects, he is saying one of them is in definition category under finance. बाकी सभी जो है वहां चले जाएंगे. The number of papers published by each of the professors under each category is a distinct odd number less than 20. And then there is some information on this. This is statement number 1. Then we have statement number 2, 3, and 4. What I have done, I have put all of that on one single page here. And let's start filling it up now. So we are given three categories. One is finance, one is marketing, one is operations. And they are categorized as analytical, interpretative, and experimental. And he has already told us the total number of projects is 100. Out of those 100, one is in definition category. So that one is taken out. We are left with 99 projects. Then he says marketing and operations, they both are equal. Let's say marketing has A projects under it, operations has A projects under it, and finance has A one more than that. That means A plus 1. So total number of projects, that is 100, is 3A plus 1, or I can say A from there is 33. So total number of projects in finance is 34, marketing is 34, operations is 33, marketing is 33, operations is 33, finance is 34. Out of that, one is in definition category. It is already given that working in finance publishes one under definition category. So the remaining three areas, that are analytical, interpretative, and experimental, they have got a total of 33 projects under them, right? उनके अंडर में 33 projects आ जाते हैं. Now some more information is there. The number of papers published by each of the professors under each category is a distinct odd number less than 20. What are distinct odd numbers less than 20? They are 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. I'm sorry. Yes. 11, 13, 15, 17, and 19. These are the numbers. Now, what is the sum of these 10 numbers? That is sum of first 10 odd numbers. Sum of first 10 odd numbers is 10 square, that is 100. Sum of first n odd numbers is n square. तो सबका सम 100 आना चाहिए. अब यहाँ पे 9 numbers मेरे सामने यूज होंगे. So the number which will not be used, that is of course 1, because it has already been used here in definition category. आई मीन टोटल 100 प्रोजेक्ट्स मेरे पास है, इनका सम भी 100 है. Out of these all numbers, 9 numbers would be used over here. So the one that has already been used, which will not be used, all other numbers will be used in all these areas now. Right? So let's start filling them up. The number of papers published by Q, that is Q has published marketing, P has published finance, R has published operations. So number of papers published by Q under the three categories are in AP series, with the paper of category 1 being one more than the double of the number of papers category A. Okay. Now the point is, when he says they are in AP series, sum of those three projects is 33. If they are in AP series, can I say one of the numbers would be 11, the middle number? One number would be 11 minus D, and one number would be 11 plus D. I hope you got my point. One number is 11, one is 11 minus D, and one number is 11 plus D, such that they are in AP series and their sum is equal to 33, right? But he also says that the number in category I being one more than double the number in category A. So one of these numbers I or A can be 11, right? One of the numbers can be 11. So either one possibility is 11 is one of the numbers, then one of the numbers would be 5, such that 11 is one more than double of it. If 11 is one more than double of it, तो एक number 5 बनेगा. 5 plus 11 is 16. The total is 33. The third number would become 16 plus 17, that is equal to 33. I hope you got my point. One of the number is one more than double of it. तो अगर मैं कोई नंबर देखता हूं जो one more than double of it है, that must be 5 and 11, and the third one would be 17. That's a possibility. Other possibility, ये भी possible है that 11 का double plus 1 third number हो. But अगर 11 का double plus 1 is third number, their sum itself would become 34. There is another number as well. Moreover, how can I take 23? That's not a possibility. वो भी नहीं हो सकता. Third possible case, कि इसका डबल प्लस वन ये बन जाए. Isn't that also correct? There is also a possibility that I might have a number whose double plus 1 comes there at the end, and in the middle I am having 11. So is there any possibility for that as well? I think yes, there is a possibility. 7 and 15, such that 7 into 2 plus 1 is 15, and in the middle I am having 11. So 22 plus 11, that also can make it 33. I hope you all are getting my point here. Three numbers are there, 11 minus D, 11 and 11 plus D. अब 11 minus D, 11 और 11 plus D में से he says one number is one more than double of one another number. अब या तो वो नंबर 11 है जो डबल से एक ज्यादा है, in that case one number would be 5 and one would be 17. Or the other possibility is the 7, 11, 15. ये नहीं हो सकता कि 11 का डबल प्लस 1 कोई बन जाए, that is not a possibility. So therefore these are the two possibilities currently with us. And he has told us that I being one more than double of A. So either I can be this, A can be this, of course then E would be this, or I would be this, A would be this, of course then E would be this. These are the two possibilities with us, 5, 11, 17 or 7, 11, 15. आगे बढ़ जाते हैं. The sum of the number of papers published by R under category A and I is one less than number of papers published under category E. So their sum is one less than this category. Their sum is one less than this category. And sum of all of them is 33. Can I say the only possibility is when E is 17 and their sum is 16, right? E should be 17 and their sum should be 16. That's the only way, such that their sum is one less than the value of E plus all of them should be adding up to 33. So this is the only possibility. And once 17 has been used here, this 5, 11, 17 is gone then. वो use नहीं कर सकते because they all are distinct odd numbers less than 20. So the only possibility is that A is 7, E is 11, and I is equal to 15. So 7, 15 and 11 is the only possibility, right? So 7 is gone from here, 15 is gone from here, 11 is gone from here, 17 is gone from here. Also, I know that some of these two numbers should be 16. If some of these two numbers should be 16, that means they are only 3 and 13, और कोई possibility नहीं 16 बनाने की. So one of them would be 3, the other one would be 13. So 3 and 13 are the only two possibilities according to this. Now I definitely know that these three numbers, they are going to be 5, 9 and 19. Which one is 5, which one is 9, which one is 19, that we currently do not know, but वो होंगे 5, 9, 19. आगे, no category of paper has all three professors publishing a single digit number of papers. So all three numbers can never be single digit. What does that mean? If I have a 3 over here, if I have a 3 over here, this is 7, this is 3, this cannot be a single digit. अभी अगर single digit नहीं हो सकता तो इसका मतलब इसको फिर 19 ही होना पड़ेगा. In that case, the other two numbers would be 5 or 9, 9 or 5. Whereas, अगर ये 3 नहीं है तो अलग अलग possibilities हैं. We will be checking that as well. And lastly, the total number of papers under category 1 is more than in category A, which is less than, और अच्छा वो I नहीं है, वो E है. So I is more than A, I is more than A, but less than E, that means E is the greatest. So E is more than I and I is more than A. This is the possibility now. So let's have a look at this first of all. यहां पे जो ये मैंने लिखा हुआ है, अगर यहां मैं 3 ले लेता हूं तो जरा देखिए मेरे पास सम कितना बनता है. 19 plus 7, 26 plus 3, that is equal to 29. So I sum should be greater than this. So यहां 3 हो जाएगा तो यहां 13 हो जाएगा. 15 plus 13 is 28. 28 के साथ 5 और 9 कुछ भी ले लो, it would be greater than that. There is no problem with it, right? और यहां पे देखता हूं 11 plus 17, that is 28. अब ये भी 28, ये भी 28. But E should be greater than I. So I have to take a 5 here, I have to take a 9 here. तो अगर मैं यहां से 3 ले लेता हूं और यहां पे 13 आ जाता है, इन दैट केस ये तो 19 हो ही जाएगा. बट अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट 19, आई मस्ट बी हैविंग अ 5 हियर एंड अ 9 हियर. दैट इज द ओनली पॉसिबिलिटी दैट आई कैन मेक. दो. अब दूसरी पॉसिबिलिटी, अगर मैं यहां 13 ले लेता हूं और यहां 3 ले लेता हूं. 13 लेता हूं तो फिलहाल सम बन रहा है 13 प्लस 7, दैट इज 20. यहां सम बन रहा है 15 प्लस 3, दैट इज 18. और यहां सम बन रहा है 11 plus 17, that is equal to 28. Now where can I put 5, 9 and 19? Can I put 19 with 20? 19 with 20 will make 39. 39 में इसको कैसे इससे बड़ा बनाऊंगा, हो नहीं सकता. Can I put 19 with 18? 18 plus 19 is 37. 37 में मैं बड़ा इसको कैसे बनाऊंगा, वो भी नहीं हो सकता. The only possibility is that I have to write 19 here now. यहीं पे 19 लिखना पड़ेगा और 19 लिखते ही दिस वुड बिकम 47. अब 18 और 20 ये है और 18 प्लस समथिंग को बड़ा होना है 20 प्लस समथिंग से. So this must be 9 and this must be 5. So ultimately I can say there are two possibilities that can be formed. One I have made in the yellow color and one I have made in the white color, whereas 7, 15, 11, 17 ये सब फिक्स्ड है. ठीक है. अगर आप येलो वाली पॉसिबिलिटी लेंगे इट विल बी 3, इट विल बी 13, तो यहां 19, 5 और 9 आ जाएंगे. और अगर आप व्हाइट वाली पॉसिबिलिटी लेंगे दिस इज 13, दिस इज 3, तो यहां 5, 9 और 19 आ जाएंगे. दीज आर द टू केसेस दैट कैन बी फॉर्म्ड according to which we have to answer the questions. I hope it is understood to all. Is there any step where you have a doubt? Please let me know, guys. कहीं पर किसी को कोई डाउट नजर आ रहा है? I don't see any messages from your side today in the chat box as well. I hope all is okay. Okay, so let's start doing it then. करना शुरू करते हैं. अब इस क्वेश्चन को आगे बढ़ जाते हैं. So where is the first question? What can be the minimum difference between the total number of papers published under categories I and A? I और A के बीच का वो कह रहा है what is the minimum possible difference. चलिए ठीक है, I और A की बात हो रही है. I और A का टोटल सम कितना आ सकता है? It can be 29 and 33 और it can be 25 and 27. तो मिनिमम डिफरेंस किस केस में है? 27 और 25 के केस में, विच इज 2. सो ऑप्शन सी इज द राइट आंसर. क्वेश्चन 2 देखिए. इफ द नंबर ऑफ पेपर्स ऑफ कैटेगरी ई पब्लिश बाय प्रोफेसर पी इज मैक्सिमम पॉसिबल, राइट. ई का कैटेगरी का टोटल जो है मैक्सिमम पॉसिबल है, पब्लिश्ड बाय प्रोफेसर पी, दैट मींस इट इज 19 बेसिकली. देन व्हाट इज द नंबर ऑफ पेपर्स पब्लिश्ड अंडर कैटेगरी ए? तो ए में कितना हुआ है पब्लिश? इट इज 5 प्लस 7 प्लस 13 विच इज इक्वल टू 25। ये जो मैंने डैश बनाया मतलब इसमें पहले वाली फिगर सबका फर्स्ट केस की है और सेकंड वाली फिगर सबके सेकंड केस की है। दैट्स हाउ आई हैज रिटन। सो आंसर इज 25। If the number of papers published under the three categories is in AP series, वो कह रहा है तीनों AP series में आने चाहिए, 25, 27, 47, they are not in AP. ये तीनों AP में है, 29, 33 and 37, they are in AP. What is the sum of the number of papers published under A and I? तो इनका sum आपसे पूछ रहा है वो. So 29 plus 33, the answer is equal to 62. Yes, option D is the right answer for question number 3. Please tell me whenever you have any problem, any kind of question, do let me know, guys. I'll move ahead now to the next question, question number 4, a question from quantitative ability now. Find the greatest integral power of 2 in 91 factorial plus 92 factorial plus 93 factorial up to 100 factorial. Now, from all of them, of course, I can take 91 factorial common. I'll be left with 1 here. I'll be left with 92 here. I'll be left with 93 into 92 in the next. I'll be left with 94 into 93 into 92 in the next, and that ways it will go on. So the point is these all are even numbers, but this one is an odd number. So can I say whole of this sum is going to be an odd number? जो ब्रैकेट के अंदर पूरी वैल्यू है इट इज गोइंग टू बी एन ऑड नंबर एंड दिस ऑड नंबर इज मल्टीप्लाइड बाय 91 फैक्टोरियल. तो हाईएस्ट पावर ऑफ 2 वहीं तो आएगी जहां पे आपका 91 फैक्टोरियल है. सो व्हाट इज द हाईएस्ट पावर ऑफ 2 इन 91 फैक्टोरियल? डिवाइड बाय 2, इट इज 45. फर्दर डिवाइड बाय 2, 22. अगेन डिवाइडेड बाय 2, 11. then again divided by 2 is 5, then again it is 2, then again it is 1. So add all of them, it is 67, 78, 83 plus 3, 86. So yes, 86 is the highest power of 2 in 91 factorial. And as I said, क्योंकि 19 factorial के आगे सारा का सारा नंबर आपका odd है, that will not be having any power of 2. My answer is option B, that is 86. Okay. Now for question number 4, I did not give you any time. Right? I just thought that probably you people are not answering in chat box. So for this question, I'll give you some time and I'll want to see whether you are able to answer it or not. If you answer it, I'll wait for you in the next question as well. If you do not answer it, then probably I'll just close it. I don't see any answers yet. So let's start doing it then. How many pairs of two distinct natural numbers are there whose LCM is 24? I'll straight away give you a short way of doing the question. There is a direct shortcut for this question जो मैं आपको बता रहा हूं. Try कीजिए, वो आपके काम आ सकता है. See, if there are two numbers, let us say A and B, that means there are two distinguishable numbers. He says their LCM is 24, right? In how many ways it is possible? Now prime factorization कर दो इसका, 2 की power 3 into 3 की power 1 हो गया, right? So the number of ways such that LCM of A and B is a number is, it is twice of power plus 1 into twice of another power plus 1 into twice of another power plus 1. ये करते रहो. Where ABC, they all stand for the powers of the primes. So it is 2 into 3 plus 1. Next is 2 into 1 plus 1. या तो दो ही है तो दो ही बनेंगे. So 7 into 3, 21 would be the answer. If LCM of A and B is 24, अगर ये क्वेश्चन होता और वो पूछता कितने वेज में ये पॉसिबल है, my answer is 21. It is when he says LCM of A and B is 24. यहां वो बोल रहा है बस पेयर ऑफ टू डिस्टिंक्ट नेचुरल नंबर्स. ठीक है, फर्क क्या पड़ता है ए और बी से और टू डिस्टिंक्ट नेचुरल नंबर्स कहने से? ए एंड बी कहने का मतलब ये 1 and 24 वुड बी काउंटेड सेपरेटली, 24 and 1 वुड बी काउंटेड सेपरेटली. 2 and 24 अलग लिया जाएगा, 24 and 2 अलग लिया जाएगा. 3 and 8 is different, 8 and 3 is different. But when he says that in how many ways pairs of two numbers are there, तो ऐसे में ये एक ही पेयर गिना जाएगा, ये भी एक गिना जाएगा, ये भी एक गिना जाएगा. They all would be counted as 1 पेयर ईच, सबको आपको एक एक करके गिनना है। नाउ इन दीज 21 पेयर्स व्हाट डू आई सी, 21 पेयर्स में ए और बी का एलसीएम आ रहा है हमारा इतना, ठीक है। अब इसमें हर केस को हमने 2 बार काउंट किया है एक्सेप्ट वन केस, दैट केस इज एलसीएम ऑफ 24 एंड 24 इज ऑल्सो 24। सो उस एक केस में दोनों नंबर सिमिलर है। इफ आई टेक आउट दैट वन केस आई एम लेफ्ट विद 20 नंबर्स। इन 20 नंबर्स में हर केस 2 बार काउंट हुआ होगा, सो जस्ट डिवाइड बाय 2, आई विल गेट 10 pairs of two distinct natural numbers such that their LCM is 24. So the answer is 10। और मैं देख रहा हूं हर्ष जिंदल ने सही आंसर दे भी दिया था इसका। We got the first answer though from Harsh Jindal. I'm expecting more answers now because I've got some answer on the chat box। अभी तक तो बहुत सूना सूना सा पड़ा था, no one was responding because actually I think आज ही हम लोगों का पार्ट 2 भी हुआ, आज ही पार्ट 3 भी हो गया है, तो उस वजह से हो सकता है that not many people are there, but I'm sure that you have got it। पॉइंट यही है, कुछ नई नई चीजें सीख लें इसके थ्रू। ओके, सो द करेक्ट आंसर इज ऑप्शन ए, दैट इज 10। आई रिपीट, अगर नंबर्स आपके पास डिस्टिंग्विशेबल है, मतलब जहां ऑर्डर्ड है, वहां फॉर्मूला यूज कीजिए 2a+1 2b+1 2c+1, अदरवाइज यू कैन डू दिस व्हाट वी हैव डन। This brings us to question number 6। Question number 6 on your screen, it is here। Give me the answer। ट्राई कीजिए पहले आप एक बार, फिर मिलकर ट्राई करते हैं इसको। Find the number of zeros at the end of 45 factorial raised to the power 45 factorial। Any answer? Number of zeros at the end of 45 factorial raised to the power 45 factorial। Okay, let's start doing it। So suppose I ask you what is the number of zeros at the end of 200 to the power 5? The number of zeros would be straight away 10। How? There are two zeros in the base, multiplied by the power will give me the number of zeros। Similarly here, if he's asking you what is the number of zeros in 45 factorial to the power 45 factorial, so find the number of zeros here and multiply it with the power, that will give me the answer। Now, how many zeros are there in 45 factorial? Divide by 5, because number of zeros would be dependent upon the powers of 5 only. So 5 nines are 45, 9 is further divided by 5 is 1. There are 10 zeros in 45 factorial. So the number of zeros in 45 factorial to the power 45 factorial is 10 into 45 factorial। It is 10 into 45 factorial। Now 45 factorial is 45 into 44 factorial, so it can also be written as 450 into 44 factorial। 450 into 44 factorial is given in option A। So for question number 6, option A is the right answer। Though I see Abraham had given the correct answer as D। Abraham, probably you got 10 into 45 factorial only, क्योंकि ये मेरे साथ भी हुआ था। I saw 10 into 45 factorial, मुझे कहीं नहीं दिखाई दिया तो मैंने D मार्क कर दिया। Later on I saw that option A was actually this only, right? It was 10 into 45 into 44 factorial। So option A is the right answer। That's a very silly mistake, लगता बड़ा बुरा है देखने के बाद ऐसा। Yes, so the correct answer is option A for question number 6। I'll move ahead। Question number 7 on your screen, it is here। Give me the answer। Try and answer question number 7। That's a slightly lengthy question though, but XAT does ask such questions. Okay, let's start talking about it now. X is 2 plus root 3 plus root 5. Then find the value of this expression. I see x to the power 4 as well. Of course, I can't straight away do power 4 here, right? So, and there is no root as well in the question asked, plus in the options as well, there is no root. So, I have to remove the roots to get the answer. So, first of all, let me take 2 on the left hand side. I will have x minus 2 as root 3 plus root 5. Square on both sides. I get x square plus 4 minus 4x. It is equal to 3. Root 3 square is 3. Root 5 square is 5. That is 8 plus 2 into root 3 plus root 5, which is root 50. Now, because I want to eliminate root, so let's do one thing. Take 8 on this side and again square it, because ultimately I am looking for x to the power 4. So I get x square minus 4x minus 4, because 4 minus 8 is minus 4. It is equal to 2 root 15. It is equal to 2 root 15. Once again, let's square it. अब a plus b plus c का square क्या होता है? It is a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab. 2 into a into b is 8x cube, right? Plus 2ac, that is 8x square, plus 2bc, that is 4 4s are 16 plus into 2 32x. This is equal to 2 square 4 into 15, which is equal to 60. So x raised to the power 4 minus 8x cube, and then 16x square minus 8x square is plus 8x square, and then plus 32x. So till now everything matches now. X to the power 4 minus 8x cube plus 8x square plus 32x. So x to the power 4, 16 minus 8 is 8, 8x cube 32x. So this whole plus 16 is equal to 60. 60 को इधर ले आओ तो minus 44 हो जाएगा, and this whole becomes 0. So yes, option D is equal to 0, which is the right answer. So ultimately, the thing to learn here was that I do not see any square roots in the question asked. I do not see any square roots in the options. So I had to do it in a way that square root should be eliminated. Also, I see the highest power of x being 4 in the expression. That means I also have to square twice, so that ultimately I get x raised to the power 4. So by that logic, we got the right answer for this question number 7. I hope this is also clear to everyone. I can move ahead now to the next question. Question number 8 on your screen is here. Find the smallest number which has exactly 18 factors. What is the smallest number that has exactly 18 factors? Smallest number with exactly 18 factors. I'm sure you all know how do we calculate the number of factors. To calculate the number of factors, you do the prime factorization, add 1 in the powers, and then multiply them, right? Similarly here, if I'm looking for 18, so powers should be such that when you add 1 in them and multiply, it gives me 18. Now how can I get 18? I can get 2 into 9 as 18. That means the powers must be 1 and 8. Or I can get 2 into 3 as 18. That means the powers must be 1, 2 and 2. Or I can say 3 into 6 is 18. That means the powers must be 2 and 5. Or it should be straight away the power as 17, such that 18 straight away becomes as 17 plus 1. Now if I am looking for the smallest number, of course 17 is not inside for sure. What is the smallest number of this type? The smallest number of this type would be 2 to the power 8 into 3 to the power 1. The smallest number of this type is 2 square into 3 square into 5 to the power 1. And smallest number of this type is 2 raised to the power 5 into 3 square. Of course, smallest among them It comes out to be 180. So 180 is the right answer. वैसे भी दिमाग में रखिए, even if the numbers are larger, a smaller way of doing these questions is you always look for the maximum possible factors of that number. जितने ज्यादा आपके पास फैक्टर्स होंगे ना, उतना ही आपके पास नंबर छोटा बनता चला जाएगा. दो ये बड़े नंबर्स पे तो हमेशा एप्लीकेबल है, कई बार छोटे नंबर्स में अप्लाई नहीं होता है. दैट्स अ पॉसिबिलिटी. जैसे 24 फैक्टर्स अगर आपको चाहिए तो जरूरी नहीं है वो 2 इंटू 3 इंटू समथिंग करके ही आएगा, वो और तरीके से आता है. बट ज्यादातर इट इज ट्रू. इन द मैक्सिमम नंबर ऑफ केसेस इट इज ऑलवेज ट्रू. रादर फॉर द बिगर नंबर्स इट इज ऑलवेज ट्रू कि अगर आपको नंबर ऑफ फैक्टर्स दे रखे हैं, जितना ज्यादा आप उसको ब्रेक करोगे उतना ही छोटा नंबर बनेगा. दैट्स फॉर श्योर. That was question number 8 with an answer of 180. I'll move ahead now to question number 9. Here is the question, I think very easy question. We all have done such questions many times before as well. XAT also sometimes asks such a question, so try this as well. Question number 9 on your screen now. Pretty simple question, I'm sure. 24 coconut trees, 51 palm trees, 57 areca trees have to be planted in rows such that each row contains the same number of trees of one variety. We want to find the minimum number of rows. If you want to find the minimum number of rows, you want to plant the maximum number of trees in every row. And if you want to plant maximum number of trees in every row such that every row contains same number of trees of one variety, that means that number must divide 24, that number must divide 51, and that number must divide 57 as well. इन तीनों को वो divide कर पाना चाहिए. So I'm looking for the maximum number which can divide these three. That means I'm looking for their HCF, which is 3. So अगर 24 कोकोनट ट्री से आप 3 3 की रोज बनाओ, कितनी बनेंगी? 8. 51 नंबर से बनाओगे तो दे वुड बी 17. 57 से बनाओगे तो दे वुड बी 19. So the total number of rows that can be made is 8 plus 17 plus 19, which is 44. It's a basic question of LCM HCF. अगर आपने स्कूल में भी पढ़ा है तो सबसे पहली चीज मेरे ख्याल से वो यही बताते हैं. HCF में जो इनिशियल क्वेश्चंस हैं वो इसी तरह के आते हैं. That was question number 9. I'll move ahead now to the last question of the day. Let's see how many of you answer this fast enough. Sum of two numbers is given, HCF is given. How do you find out the number of pairs of such numbers? What is the number of pairs of such numbers? Sum of two numbers is 528 and their HCF is 33. Then how many pairs of such two numbers exist? जिनका HCF 33 हो और sum 528. See, if the HCF of two numbers is 33, the numbers can be assumed as 33A and 33B. And of course, now A and B cannot have anything in common because the numbers are already having 33 common. तो अगर A और B में भी कुछ common हो जाएगा, the HCF would not be 33, वो कुछ बड़ा number आ जाएगा फिर. And the sum is given as 528. So from that I can say that A plus B is 528 by 33, which is 16. Now A plus B अगर 16 है, A plus B is 16 and A and B should not have anything in common. तो क्या क्या possibilities हैं? I can have 1 plus 15 as 16, 2 plus 14 तो नहीं आएगा, 3 plus 13 as 16, 4 plus 12 नहीं आएगा, 5 plus 11 as 16, 6 plus 10 नहीं आएगा, 7 plus 9 as 16. These are the four pairs. So AB can be 115, 313, 511, 79, or by putting 33 with them, you can even find out the numbers. For example, 33 into 1 is 33, 33 into 15, I do not know what is that. I think some 495 or something. So that way you'll find the other numbers as well. 33 into 3 is 39, 33 into 13. So that way you can find out four pairs of numbers which exist such that their sum is 528 and the HCF is 33. And I see Abraham had already given the right answer to this question. So that was the last question of the day, guys. I'm sure that you have understood all of them. If you have any further questions, please put them in the comment section. I'll be talking about that as well. In the comment section also, I would be answering. So whenever you watch this video, if you have any doubt, please do ask me the questions in the comment box. And currently, there is a current offer going on here that if you are looking for the CAT 2024 preparation, the most comprehensive preparation that we are giving you there, you can have a 3 days free trial access to that. Just put your mobile number on our app, start a free trial. And why are we saying it is the most comprehensive preparation? Just see it by yourself for 3 days. I'm sure that after 3 days, you'll be taking a decision of joining us and you can join us for 2024 program. Also, currently we are giving you the test series for the other management tests as well. That CAT is over, SNAP is almost over. So for ZAT, CMAT, Maharashtra CT, it might be pretty useful for you. Anyone looking for test series for practice questions with analysis strategy as well, all of that would be given to you in this test series. So do join us, guys. For Z, we are also starting with a crash course from 19th of December at 7 p.m. We have a crash course for basically each of these exams. So from 19th of December, we are having the next one where you'll be having 15 Power Pack live sessions, highly probable questions, and section-wise score booster as well. So join us for this crash course. Find us on YouTube as well as on BYJU'S exam prep app. We'll be discussing all these sessions from 19th December every day at 7 p.m. Decision making classes would also be happening in that ESSP. So that crash course would be having sessions on decision making as well. Not only that, we will be having some separate classes once SNAP is over. We might be talking about that. The problem is there is always a dearth of questions of decision making because normally we take from ZAT exam only. If you have further any more queries, you can talk to our counselors by clicking on this button on the app. Also, if you have appeared for CAT and you are looking for your score or percentile predictor, yes, I'm sure you would have done that already. If you have not done that, check our score calculator, percentile predictor, and college predictor to get to know that what our colleges are there for which you are eligible at what percentile, so that you can do your next stage of preparation according to that only. Also, today, just after this session, we'll be having the SNAP analysis as well at around 4:30 if I'm not wrong. The first impression and detailed analysis, do check it out. We'll be talking about the slot 2 today. And these are the brilliant results that we produced last year. I'm sure that next year you also can find yourself on this picture, right? So that's all from my side, guys. And you can also find us on all these media handles. That's all. So we'll meet now in some other session. Till then, bye bye. And please take care of yourself. Have a good